Hey y'all, it's me, Ren, back again for another adventure. This time we are doing another art adventure. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to draw my friends. And I want to draw them in this little art style that I have developed for my little icon. I like the little babby style faces, and I'm a chubby. I got cheeks, and I want my icon to have cheeks. So I did it myself, and now I want to do it for other people. Because it's just, I like them, and I feel the need to be creative today, but I don't feel up to sewing, so I'm just gonna doodle. And one thing that I want to do is actually develop a template for these little guys, or these little folks, because I want to be able to go ahead and draw my friends as needed, in case anybody wants them, you know? So one of the things that I need to do is figure out what I want to have on the template. Now, initially, I actually had two files. So I've got one where it's just my user pick, and then I have one where I can like put on cute little who's-y what's-its to emphasize things and change my mouths and stuff so that I can export them and make cute little overlays for what I'm doing, you know? But I want to combine it all into one file rather than fussing around with all this. So first things first, let me go ahead and I'm going to do a file save as. And where's the one that I want to save it as? I want to save it as not Carolina Wren, not Advanced, not Wraith. The user pick template. There we go. I had originally started with my Wraith Mistress one, but I'm going to do it with mine. Okay, so I've got drop hearts. Let's go ahead and call this heart eyes. And then we've got this one's round glasses. No, we'll just leave that as the glasses layer. Oval mouth. Wait, what counts as oval? Mouth. Because it's me scramming. And what is this one? Oh, I gotta get rid of the triangle so I can, let's call that the ear mouth. Ear mouth. And then this, we're going to call that the herm mouth. And we're going to call this one the A mouth. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to do some eye changes. So we got surprised eyes. I think I want to move them down a little bit. I was thinking about that earlier when I moved it. I'm going to move them down. I think that looks a little better. Yeah. Okay. Surprised eyes. Now, this is one where the eyes are going to vary depending on the person, because like their pupils will change and the shape of them when they're surprised will change, but we'll see. Okay. So we're going to get rid of open eyes, and there's closed eyes. I like where those are. And my eyebrows come down a little squinchy. And then open eyes. Now, I do think here, outline, we'll label that. I don't know that we need to have these separate. So I'm going to merge these down. Merge, merge, merge. And we'll just call this layer color. Oh, I think I know why I was doing that. Okay. Well, we'll be fixing all of this anyway. Well, not fixing, but... All right, so what we want to do first off is we want to grab these 3 layers. Oh, can I not multi-correct? Okay. All right, so we are going to put all of these on their own new layers because I want to have each of them available both for the color background for mine, but also to like select and fill when I do these for other people and choose a color scheme for them. Now, one thing that I do have to do is double check. I'm at a 24.5 opacity on this darker green layer, so I do have to do that manually. And we'll do, yeah, that works. Yeah, there we go. So here we'll label each of these something useful. Inner circle, circle, circle. Yeah, that looks very strange when you're typing it out. Outer circle. Kind of like just the outline in the mouth that's colored in. That kind of looks cool. All right, don't get distracted. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, we do want to have a green layer. And one of the things that I've been doing is just getting way too precious with my green layers. So I'm going to just start a brand new one, and we'll call this the skeleton layer. Because what I really need to do with this particular layer, all right, everybody, I'm a ghost. We are going to draw us a skeleton. Oh, does my shit know I'm here? Yeah, it does. Okay. All right, so I'm doing the skeleton layer in green because that's how Julia Androffi does it. And I think she's rad, and I want to emulate her in all things. Which green? Where is it? Green, very green. Okay. So what I really need to do, and I'm going to use this as my template for my template. I don't know how that goes. That's not the right green. Opacity. Oh, I'm on burn. It just needs to be normal. I don't actually know what these flippin' things do, but, you know, it is what it is. That made no sense. I just trailed off because I forgot what I was talking about. All right, so I know that generally I need this to be above it. All right, yeah, okay. So I want the main part of the head of everyone to basically be this circle here. And that's just to keep everyone kind of in the middle. And I like the head on in part because it saves me from having to, you know, figure out how to draw a 3/4 view. GIMP is hard, yo, but it's free. So there we go. But, you know, I get by. And, you know, I've got my tricks. I finally figured out how to download new brushes because that was something that Photoshop does. And I was like, GIMP must also do this. There must also be other brushes out there that I can get that will make stuff look better. And I found it out, and I had to create a DeviantArt account to get them, but there I did. And of course, now I couldn't tell you what the heck name of the person was or anything, which is trashy on my part. Yeah, Photoshop is also hard, and Photoshop is dang expensive. And plus, I don't want to do any more subscriptions in my life, you know? All right, so now the way I'm going to do this with these people, I'm just going to put in what is my chin, and then with further sketches, I'll design it to be their chin. Let's see. Eyes are generally going to be here. Yeah, out there. And nope, not about there at all. Just leave them on there, dum-dum. Goofy. Like, I'm not cheating. This is all my artwork, so I'm allowed to be a tracer. Whoops, zoned out. I wasn't quite sure I could match the thing I said with what you said, Metsy. I got distracted from what I was saying, but all right. So I've got my circle. I've got where my eye mark is going to be. Let's go ahead. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant. Over here. We'll just do eyes here generally. And then I got to put color on there so that I know where the nose is, and I need to bring color up so that I can. All right. And is that where my mouth is generally? Did I do that right? Hey. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So this gives me my green circle. Let's go. Oops. Phew. Nope. Here's where ears would be if ears were a thing. All right. Oh, keeping track of online. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, just trying to take your online identity and switch over usernames to one that's more fitting for where you're at in your life now, and having a previously gendered username. That's one of the reasons why I really like Ren, is that it's an abbreviation of my actual name, so I finally get to have a nickname. And I know I've said my name accidentally on stream, but I'm not going to do that now. And then it is also a fairly generally. Oh, no. Oh. Wait, no, with Steam, I think you can, because I went through some things with my account to get to change information. I could be wrong, but I'll double check, and if I've got a way to do that, I'll let you know. Because I feel like I ended up changing all my Steam stuff. Something in their user ID. Yeah, but don't give up on that. I think that might still be an option. Okay, so then in my red layers, that's where I'll do the more individual sketches, but I am going to go ahead and add a layer and call it sketch. Yo, that seems kind of sketch. All right, okay. And so that'll be in red. And let me go ahead and add this terrible lime to my palette for my channel. Okay. And we'll add terrible red to the palette as well. So these will be my sketch ones. Let's see here. Sketch and then outline. So those are done. And then color will always technically be under outline. Okay. So I'll leave the rest of these here as kind of placeholders for where I expect things to end up. And also just a little reminder of how I do my shading and stuff around the cheeks and chins. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it's nice to get the things that aren't that big a deal sorted out. I read somebody, I'm sure you guys have heard about spoon theory. If you haven't, Google it. But I anticipate that since I tout myself as someone with mental health issues, that I will get people who identify with that as viewers. But basically, the fork thing is based off of this like stick a fork in me, I'm done kind of thing. And it's like, okay, yeah, so you've got a certain amount of spoons, whatever. And the sort of partner to that is how many forks you've got stuck in you. And so there can be like really tiny forks, like the head of your toothbrush needs to be changed. And there can be really big forks, like your mom is sick in the hospital, okay? And sometimes you can really just only have so many forks stuck in you at a time. And so sometimes you got to get a lot of the little forks out of you because you don't have the ability to get the big fork out of you yet. I don't know if I explained it perfectly, but it is out there, and I like the idea of that because, yes, you know, we have spoons that we can spend on things, but we also have stuff that is actively working against us, and that's the forks. And it's cuter than making it knives because knives just sound really dangerous. Oh, yeah, I did draw on my color layer, I think. Wait, I definitely, because these should not be showing. What did I do here? Is that, why is there lime? What have I done? Did I lime it? Oh, that's even worse. You know what? It doesn't matter because this isn't the color that that's not what it's going to be. Okay. That's all a thing in sight called the stress diathesis model. Everyone's cup is different and can be pre-filled with other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of really great metaphors for things. Especially things that like help you visualize. And I think the spoons and forks one's good. I know as far as spoons go, sometimes I've referred to that as my mana. And I'll be like, no, I used all my mana for today. Or if I do something that's like super exciting and fun, and I have a good time doing it, but then I'll like crash horribly for 2 days afterwards because I had mana burn. Because I overdid it. I reached my quest limit. Yeah. So, okay, back to some doodles. Now, I was doing... okay, I know what I'm doing. I swear. Okay, so these are outlines, and these will change depending on who I'm making it for. And so this is my template. I'll do a file save on that. And for right now, I'll go ahead and close this one because I'm just going to work right in the files that I have for Wraith. I'm going to discard changes because I don't know what I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do first things, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to draw on a black background. That sounds good. I like this version of her. So one of the things that I got wrong, and I'm just going to erase this, is I have always associated Wraith Mistress with vampires. And so I just assumed that her online persona here was vampire-based. And so I made her vampy. Okay, we're going to cheat and put this up so that I've got a little guide for how I want to do my lime green. Okay. Oh, and I need a much smaller brush now because I'm not erasing. Okay, so we're going to go to size 6. And this is going to be my lime green layer. And we're going to go ahead and put this under it because what I want to do is just get the basic head shape. But I need to do it differently. Oh, you know what? I need to not be a dumb. Open recent, user pick template. Hey, guess what? You can just come over here and Control C this skelly and then put it here. And there we go. Okay, so I've got my green. Go on down. And so now, oh, I don't need this layer anymore. We'll delete you, layer. All right, so now is when I will work in red. And we'll bump back up here. Bloop. And we're going to make her more ghosty. So some of the things, because she is not the vampire mistress of wraiths. She is a wraith mistress. So now we know. And to do justice to that, we are gonna make her far more ghostio. And we're gonna give her some fun. Oops, nope, that's not what I meant. I don't want to move that. Come down here. All right, I'm gonna move her down here a little bit. I don't want to get too far out of the circle. Actually, let's go ahead and put this there. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is resize this a little bit because she is a little bit not weird, smaller. Saying we is, ugh. Sounds like pee. Oh, alrighty. I hope it's delicious. I gotta figure out how well my mutterings to myself come across on stream. That's a viable way of... No, that's not what I meant. I clicked on this. Don't be a poop. Why was I doing that? Because I don't want it to snap to grid. Okay. So come on down here. We'll be down here. Here's where our nose will be. Okay. So now on our red layer, we are ready to go. So one of the things that I want to change, she will have both her ears visible. I think it's cool for wraiths to have slightly pointed ears. So I'm going to keep that part of it just because I like pointy ears. And then let's see. She has a bit more of a square to the back of her jaw than I do because I'm all curves for good or for ill. And then we'll come down here and we'll get this little curve there. I think I like a... So how bad is it on a stream to just constantly be making references to other people who do other media because they're hilarious and you just can't stop yourself from making references like a Takadino? Which is, for those of you who may not know, the McElroy brothers. So I think, ooh, yeah, I know what I want to do because she has lovely blue eyes in real life, but ghosts have spooky eyes. And so what I think I'll do is give her the All Might eye, where it is like a a dark black, but then there's a glowing blue coming out of it. And then I also want to give her more like, woo, spirity hair. But I got to do it without making it look like a goof. Ooh, spirity hair. So let's think here. How do we... Ooh, do we want it to be smoky? It's going to be teal. She does a lot of work for ovarian cancer awareness. She lost her mom to that, and still very much misses her and tries to do right by people by making them aware of the dangers of various things. Tune into her streams for more on that, because I think there's no way that I can do justice to such a thing that's so personal for her. Come on, hair. How do I want you? Woo! I think some of these are going to just kind of trail off into wisps. And some of these are going to be more of a solid piece, because I think I want these to be colored in. How are we doing this one? See, because it gets weird around her sort of forehead area. Because I don't... we'll give her a Nishinoya. Yeah, give a Nishinoya to her. For those of you who aren't familiar with Haikyuu, Nishinoya is a volleyball player, and he has hair that sticks up real far. You know what? I'm going to back this up. And we're just going to start with this, because I think that will give me a better idea of what everything is going to look like. I want it to be a little bit like a candle flame, but like a real gentle candle flame. Ooh, I like that curve. I like that curve a lot. So now let's do this other side and get that going. How do we feel about this? And then maybe do a little something like that. No, I hate that. This is not working out how I want it, but I know I want... Ooh, yeah, okay. I need this. Yeah, I like that. This needs to come out a little bit more, make it a little bit more of a moon shape. Come on. How do we like that? We like that? No tangential lines. I want that to be up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and erase this little bit. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Much more like a little flame. A little bit of candle action, maybe. Spooky girl. All right, so now... how is this going to end up looking? How are we going to do her sort of headline here? Something that comes up like this. And maybe... nah. Let's start at the sides now and work our way in, because I don't just want to make her actually Nishinoya. I don't think she would mind that, but that's not what we're going for. Okay. I like the sides now. I like the curve that I got on those. So now we need to sort of... ooh, yeah, I like that curve. Like that curve a lot. I like when that happens. Shall we try to recreate it? Yeah, that's not gonna... ooh. Okay, that works. we'll bring this over a little bit like that. Yeah. Come on. Come. Huh. All right. So here's a conundrum. I am leaning more and more towards non-gender terms in life for myself. And I was just now going to do a come to papa or come to mama. And I was like, what's my choice there? What do I got? What's the no gender parent? Is it like a nana, nani? I mean, that's more grandparent. I don't know. Ooh, do I like that? No. Do I like that? I like how that rolls. I hope I can get that to work in ink the same way. And then how about we do this kind of thing here. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Zip it up a little, come on. Is that good? Think we got that? Okay. So now, again, hairline. What did I do for mine? Mine's just a line. Okay. Maybe we want to do... Ooh, yeah, I kind of like that. Are we going to make it a whole thing? Like this? No. No, we're not. I don't like that. So a lot of this is just me saying what I don't like, and oh, here, let me get that out of the way. And we'll give this more of a little polish here. Okay, so we got that started. Let me get this red in. How do we want to... Do I want this to be a shape of its own? Or do we just do this? Yeah, actually, I think just doing like a little kind of mirror of the lower jaw. But no. I don't know how... Her forehead is not this big. Do I need to readjust my little flame here? Probably. What does this do? Oh. Yeah, I made this whole thing too far up. Okay, undo, undo, undo. Wait. I really like this, though. So let's see. We're on this layer. Let's try just getting this whole shebang. Control X, Control V. And then just moving this down like that. Yeah, I can do that. We got that? Or does that make our head too small? Let's move it here. Yeah, and then let's also squeeze it a little. Let's squeeze it in. And then rehook it in here. Rehook it. Rook it. Rook at me, Raggy. There. Okay, so now anchor below. Do we like that? Does that work? Nope. Z, 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 Z. I use all the backs. I use all the undos. Okay. So let's work from here, because I like the way this looks before I put that other stuff in it. So for this, let's do something a little wilder here. I like that. Where does the lock of hair go? How does hair work? Do I just want this part to be bigger? Let me try. You know what? I'm going to erase this part because it's just not... I thought I liked it, but now I don't like it. We're doing it a little bit different. Woo. 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 Ah, yeah, there. I like that. Okay, so now we need that thing to be farther down is what happens. Here's this. Come on, let me get that beautiful angle again. It's never gonna happen. Woo! Actually, that works. I like that. Let's give it a... I want to get that keyhole kind of flame thing going. But not like that. Do it, but not like that. It's like all those memes. You know memes. All right, there. I got that the way I wanted it. And I get a little curl here. Twisted Metal Clown. It does look like that right now. What a difference a color job will make then, because that's definitely not what I'm going for, but I 100% see it. Like, right there. That would be fun. Gosh, maybe I'll just keep doing lots of different characters in this little style. Do I want it that way? I like this. Yeah. We just do a little... I'm spending way longer on the sketchy sketch than I ought to, but, you know, such is life. Is that how her hair is going to be? Is it? Is that how her hair is going to be? I don't know about that. Let's try. Because I definitely keep it... I think I like these little triangles. I think this will work. It's not how her hairline goes, but since it's all like up in the air, it just kind of better fits the feel of it, you know? All right, don't get precious with these. We'll figure that out. Okay, so now we need to figure out exactly what the top of this is going to look like. Do we follow? Do we follow the line? Or do we put another blip in there? We go like this? Yeah, I think we need something else in here. What'll it be? Shall it be a straight up? It looks a little weird coming from behind like that, but we don't want it, I don't want it to be completely at odds with this other one. What about, how's this? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. She's giving me Toph from Avatar vibes right now, and I don't know why. Okay. Whoop, whoop. That didn't do what I wanted. Come on. Be like Jacob and Drawfee. I want this nice little sharp bit. Okay. I don't need to do that right now. Okay, so now I'll get rid of the... Oh, I didn't give her a mouth yet. You know what? I'll start without a mouth, Because Wraith, right? Or Spoopy. All right, so we're going to come up here. And we need, not the pasted layer, we want our outline layer. Is where we're going to erase and start over. So here's my big eraser. Make it big and huge. Oh my gosh, I almost deleted everything I needed. Okay. There's that. And we're going to put this under it just to make things a little easier. Okay, we've got our outline selected. So now we're going into black ink. And we'll go back down to a 6 or 7 in brush here. And now we're going to get up close. Let's zoom. Zooming on up to the sky. To the deluxe apartment in the sky. I don't know the rest of the song, and I never watched the show. The zeitgeist has informed me of the lyrics. So, there we go. Woo! We'll get a little wilder with these locks. Because it's a spooky wraith. Spooky. Every day's Halloween. Because tonight we're gonna party like the party don't stop. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Love that curve. Hey, curve. Let's try to get you a fun partner here. Do we like that? I think I like that. That's a good, cool little thing there. I think I got a little schmutz on there. Yeah, I got a little schmutz. And now we're going up. And we're just going to go all the way over. Because why pretend like a line is solid if you can just make it solid and then erase the middle part of it. Oh, we're just going to draw this line another 50 more times. I'm sure that'll be entertaining. Did I like that? Nope. How many times can I draw this line? All right. I think I like that. And then we'll go down here. Woo. Yeah, so I thought she was a vampire, but actually she's a ghost. And it's because of White Wolf that I made that mistake. Oh, I think I like that. Let's get rid of the red one. Do I like that? I need a thinner line. If I'm going to do this, I need one of these to be thinner here. Woo. There we go. Woo. Because there's got to be some variation in this. Otherwise, it's just all thick lines, and I don't want to do that when it's a ghostio. All right, I think I like that. Let's get our red back here. And we're back on brushy brush. Woo! That was pretty good. I liked that. We're going to give it a little, we'll give her a little curve there. All right, and then we got our delicious ice cream scoop. Just absolutely delicious soft serve ice cream. Just right on top there. Okay, we'll get rid of this because we'll do some of that, but it'll be with our color. And then let's go ahead and then this part. Okay. Not doing a lot of chit-chatting today because I'm just talking through my art. Let's see. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't even know what kind of stuff to talk about. Do I like that curve or do I want it to be more of a keyhole curve? Let's get rid of the red and see what I think. I want it to be more of a keyhole curve. I don't even know if that's what that's called, but it's what I'm calling it. There we go. Where does this end up? Where does this part of the hair go? I didn't do it right. Okay. Do we like that for the hairline? Sure enough. There we go. Salmon and broccoli, how healthy. Oh, that's very impressive. I wish that one of my traits was stress cooking or stress baking. But unfortunately, it's not. No more to that story. All right, so now we're going to do hairline blocks. And I don't quite know how I like these, but it's what we got. All right, so get rid of the red. What do we think of those? We need to clean them up a little first off. And then we're gonna thin out some of this. Make it a little more tapier. Like the creature. Oh. Yeah, but you know what? Steps. It's all about baby steps, because right now I'm at the point where for lunch, if I'm lucky, I eat some lunch meat, and if I can't handle it, then I just have some Ensure. But gotta get those calories in. I always eat a good dinner, though. The robot makes sure. Ooh, yeah, I think I like that. All right, let's get our red back here. And we'll go back to our pen, or our ink brush, rather. And our ears are going to need to be out a little bit more in order to stand out from the hair. But that's not hard. What do you think? Get a little more curve to that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The sound effects are pivotal to the process. I don't know if you art, but if you do art, you'll know. Oh yeah, the steam in the bag. That the robot and I have been trying Blue Apron for a while, but we're not gonna do it anymore because we just can't keep up with it. No, this ear is very fat. Why did this ear get fat? I didn't mean for that. There, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I should probably just microwave a bag of veggies and eat that for lunch. That could work. It's at least something. I bet I could have that with my Ensure, and calorie-wise, it wouldn't be detrimental. All right, so now get her cutie patootie jaw. Doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-da. Now, I always make, I guess the right side of people is just chubbier in my world. Ooh, it's time to redraw the line a billion times. We love this game. How about there? Do we like it there? Yeah, wait. There are grocery store brands of steamable veggies that are like 10 for $10 sometimes. And I think I still have a bunch of those in the freezer right now. Okay, let's get rid of red. Do we like this? How do we look So here's another little trick that I found. Layer, transform, flip horizontally. Yeah, those ears are whack. Everything else is good, but those ears, no ears, are good like that. Let's just get rid of these. And we'll do a little jaw fixing. Yeah, that's good. So the flipping the canvas I learned from Drawfee. And it just saves lives. Do we like that? Is that good? Are we on a tangent? We're on a tangent. Get off of that tangent. All right, so here's these ears. Let's image flip again. Nope, layer, transform, flip horizontally. Oh, boomer. Yeah, they're still of the generation where their parents went ahead and just boiled Brussels sprouts. And so they never know the joy of bacon sauteed, crispy oven baked, or any of the numerous ways that Brussels sprouts are actually delicious. But because of parents in the past just boiling canned Brussels sprouts, it's just disgusting. All right. I'm loving this outline. Is it? I got schmutz on my screen. What is this? Where's this? Is this schmutz in the real? Oh, yeah. So that was not on my screen. That was on my. It's tough. I remember a friend of mine once just were absolutely sure that they hate scalloped potatoes. But it was because they thought they were scallion potatoes. And so once we figured that out, a whole new world of thinly sliced starch was open to them. Okay, where's my eyes? Here we are. So yeah, we're gonna do all black. Oh wait, no, I want this on a different layer. That's right. This is gonna be standard eyes. Haha, standard eyes. There's definitely, if you leave Brussels sprouts too long, they get a very yeah, when something smells delicious and then you're like, no, I'm just not gonna eat it. Now, I have some issues with food, but I will say having the Blue Apron for a while really opened my palate up quite a bit. I need this to be more behind the ear. This isn't how this should be. What am I doing? I'm over on outline. I'm in black, and we're coming down to right here. Because then we're not on a tangent, but we're also not kind of weirdly poking out from her head. Okay. And this one's all right. It's got this little bit of line overlap, but we're cool with that. We're cool with that. We'll fill that in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. So the difference between being a smoker and being a non-smoker. And then I didn't realize that estrogen affected your smell. Oh, really cool. I've always wondered if I was a super taster or if I was a null taster. Let's see, layer to image size, because I feel like that's the problem there. Yeah. Because there were just flavors that were overwhelming for me. I got to select this and actually make it visible. You got to delete. I love those eyes, but they're no longer appropriate for this one. There we go. So yeah, black eyes. Women, oh wow, women can smell better than men. That's very interesting. My allergies and the size of my, I think they're rubinoids. No, that doesn't sound like. It's stuff, the stuff that's up in your nose. I even had some of them scraped off, but as time passes, my allergies and stuff just keep pretty much blocking my nose off. But there's some stuff I can smell, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I'm one of the people where cilantro tastes like soap to me, but I don't mind it. It's like, okay, yeah, it tastes like soap, but it's still good. Boogers. Boogers. I mean, I'm here for booger talk, but I don't know what that specifically means. Things in your nose. You're right. Now I'm thinking about boogers. Okay, so her standard eyes. We are gonna get spoopy. So we're gonna give her. Is that too big? I feel like that's too big. We're gonna go a little smaller. I like that. I don't know if she'll like that, but I like that. So there's standard eyes. All right, so now for my color. It looks very out of place now. I'm still gonna color pick some of this though. Will I make her skin white? No, I've got it over in my palette. I'll just use those. Oh, wow. Well, I know, like in my family, my dad could not fart anywhere in the house. My mom would know and would be vexed about it. It was just one, it's like, it is known. I'm just gonna delete this layer and add a new one for color because I don't want to delete all that. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I doing? Okay. We're going to give her this skin. We're on color. We want to be below the outline. All right, so I'm on color. I've got the brush. I have it selected. It's visible. Why is it not painting? Or is it? It appears to be. It's just not showing. Okay, what's going on? What's happening? It's doing this. Oh. This again. Gosh. I need to quit it with that. So I'm just going to color it over this dark layer so that I can really see, because I really couldn't tell on that white layer even. I mean. I'm going to do it messy right now and then fix it later. We'll do it the Karina style. Is that how she does it? I don't know. Messy. Oh, I don't need the red up anymore. Cool. Flip side, gets rid of BO entirely. Being on estrogen reduces it too. Oh, yeah. That was one thing I do like about being feminine, is not worrying about the BO as much, because that's like one of my big things is I don't want people to smell me ever. Like I try to use odorless items when possible. And I just don't want people to be aware of me. So, to that end, I try to just be unsensible. But not nonsensical. Do not be aware of me. Estrogen user. I like that. I was reading some tweets about dysphoria and just getting wigged out by the way that I identify as some of them, or identify with some of them. I'm switching over to she, they on here because I feel like that's more apt. There's not a lot of people that talk about me in real life, so I don't feel like I need to have people switch over, and I don't want the robots folks to know. I don't know. It's weird. I like that. I like that a lot. I like, because it's hard with all the language. Like, there's an anime that I really like, that deals with a young lady who is unconcerned with gender. I rather think that she identifies as non-binary, but they don't go into it specifically. And her father he's not quite a drag queen, but it's an anime, so he's a hostess at a host club, and I think also is non-binary because sometimes dad is she and goes by her stage name, and sometimes not. Although I think in most of the series when we meet her, she is going by her stage name and using she, her. But then some of the language in the anime is super dated. And so it's like, I want to love it because I see representation for being gender queer. But it's also like, oh gosh, that word. Can I really recommend this to anyone because they say that word? And then it's like, oh gosh, I love this anime, but ooh. Okay. Now we got to do her hair. And we'll move her glasses down, which is, I think, absolutely hilarious. And I definitely am keeping her glasses on because ghosts in glasses are great. So yeah, there's those. But in the meantime, what do I want to do? I want to do... what do I want to do? I'll label this as glasses. We'll do that. Oh gosh. And there's some where I'll get really excited about representation, and then a couple episodes later and it's like, oh gosh. Yeah, even 5 years ago, we weren't. And actually, I would love to watch that anime with you. It's called Uran High School Host Club. If you're interested in watching anime with me. Because Haruhi in that show is basically what made me understand my own feelings about gender more. And I love it. And it's a goofy anime. What I drew on. Did I draw on glasses? Nope, because they're not there. Okay, go back to color. Come on. Now we get to color in. I'm going to go back to the white background for this one, just because I'm starting with some darker colors. We want to make sure we get all these pieces colored in. And then there's the whole thing where we'll get hints of, hey, is this person LGBT? And the creators are like, ooh, maybe they are, but we're never going to say it because we don't want to lose our other viewers. I watched Castigar. There was an innkeeper who was a bodybuilder dressed as a maid and carried an electric minigun. So weird. Oh yeah. Well, in My Hero Academia, there's a character called Magni or Magna, and she goes by she, her pronouns, and the other folks in the League of Villains respect her pronouns, and some people from outside the League of Villains disrespected her pronouns, and the League of Villains like gave them what for about it, and I loved that. And it was interesting because her power was actually based on gender too, which I didn't pay enough attention to see how they dealt with her perceived gender versus her actual gender. But let's see. Her power was she could be a magnetic pole, but it was she could make women into like the negative pole and then make men into the positive pole, and so she could make you stick to people of the opposite gender, and that included herself. And I didn't pay enough attention to see if she was magnetic to people presenting as male or if she was magnetic to people presenting as female. I should go back and rewatch that because that would be nice to know. Let's get some of this brighter blue in here. Spooky ghost. Woo-hoo-hoo. And then, I don't know if you've ever watched One Piece, but there's one of those characters in there where you're like, I don't know if this is an homage or if they're making fun, but they're very much the Tim Curry's character from Rocky Horror Picture Show, which has some of its own time-related issues. I mean, hilariously so, but like, I know the youths don't read it the same and don't see it the same as some of the previous generations of queer community. Oh, and that is one thing. I use the term queer because it fits me the best. I know some people still feel it's rather a slur, but in my world, it is the word that best fits me. I think most of this is going to be this color. Maybe I'll come back in and do some more highlights. I kind of like having the white. I may fill this in with white because it just kind of adds to the ghostio feel of it, you know? I think I like this one way better. I liked the vampire one, but I'm really liking this one. I hope she likes it. She didn't ask me to redo it. She only even vaguely mentioned it. Yeah. It covers a lot that then frees us from having to get into explanations. Because, like, there's some stuff about me that I'm perfectly willing to talk about, but I just assume people aren't that interested in it, you know? And that's why, it's one of the reasons why I like streaming, because oh, wow, yeah. And, but it's also really nice when you can say all of that. Like, all the words like trans, NB, femme attraction, ace, but still into BDSM because it's not always sexual. But it's like really, really exciting when you can say that, and then somebody is like, "Oh yeah," and I can be here to say, "Oh yeah," to you. And that's great. Ooh-doo-doo. Let's see. It's looking more oceany. More. Yeah, that's the best. See, and that's why, like, when I decide what my Q stands for in the LGBTQ realm, sometimes it's queer, sometimes it's questioning. That's just the way it is. It's everything. I mean, gosh, time changes everything, including you. And that's just how it is. And if you try to stay the same forever, then what's the point of living if you're not changing and you're just stagnant? Does this look like toothpaste? Yeah, I wonder. So my dad had to have some stuff done with his prostate, like removed it. And for a while during that process, he had to take estrogen. And he said that he had a new understanding for my anxiety, because while he was on the estrogen, he would just lie awake at night worrying about things. And when he told me that, there was a big part of me that suddenly was like, is this because I'm not meant to be an estrogen user? because that could be. But yeah, reading the stuff on dysmorphia today, or dysphoria. I guess it's also dysmorphia. I don't know. But it gets me thinking. Like, I look forward to when I can ask for a double mastectomy and the doctor won't be like, no, you can't just do that. I'm looking forward to menopause because I'll have more testosterone in my system. It's like, let's just be lazy enough to let it happen, right? All right, we're going to get rid of this white because it's too much like toothpaste. And we're going to change some of these. Come on. Why do I hate that curve? It doesn't even matter. I'm just coloring. Wow. Like, you just see, that's so interesting. Light gray, maybe. Let's see. Maybe in this realm. A little bluer. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And let's see if we can get away with the fill. Not quite. But enough to get started. Oop! Enough to get started. Let's brush it into the rest of it. Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, connections and subtleties. That's why I obsess over things. Hooray. That's interesting. I wonder if we could get over our gender hang-ups as a society or a species or whatever. I wonder if we could start treating mental illness with hormones. Like I could go on a testosterone therapy that just, dang it. Now it looks like a troll baby. How did that happen? All right. We're going to lay down the mid-tone. We're just going to color all this in, and we're going to start from there. Because it's not what I want right now. No troll babies, thank you. I mean, I don't mind troll baby. I'm going to just color bad. Color bad, fix it. Color good around the... Oh, fruit. I did all that coloring in one go. I got to remember, if I want to be able to do my oopsies, then I got to not do all my coloring in one press. Well, yeah, and that's... Like, obviously, if it was treatment, it wouldn't be to make people transition, but I think that's nice that it feels right. Well, obviously, it's nice, but I don't know, every time I see you looking so happy, it just makes me happy, too, because I remember how sad you used to look. So it's just nice. It's just nice. Oops, too much off the top. All right, so this is looking better. And I think what I'll do is I'll give us some wispies that don't have an outline. Solemn. And it was one of those, you know, you can tell when someone feels like you feel. Maybe not for the same reasons, but, you know, you can... It's not gaydar so much as gloomdar or sadar. Sadar. Don't make stink lines. Don't accidentally make stink lines. How do I do this? Just do little blips. Little blips. Yes, but with it, I'm kind of thinking about Hades as I do this, because it's that sort of Mistress of Death vibe. But I gotta make it make sense with the way her hair is going. Come on. All right, I think I like that one. Come back and shave it. See if I like it better after I shave it a little. All right, let's... Whoop. Nope, that's too much. Yeah, I think I do like that. We'll leave that there. We want to shave this one. I didn't like the portrayal of Hades in the Hercules movie, because it's, well, first off, they didn't give him a Persephone. And second of all, I don't know, he was just way too proactive. How do we feel about that? Do we like that? I don't like that. Get rid of it. Do we like this one over here, or does it look like some kind of fonted S now? Dang it, why is this hard? That's it. Yeah, I guess it would be tough to separate. the HRT stuff if you're trying to use it to treat. But again, that's part of that, like, if we could get rid of our hang-ups about gender, and then it wouldn't matter if you're a little hairy or not. But I mean, also some people don't like hair, so I don't know. A lot of it's just beyond me because I only know my experience. That looks weird. Okay, come on. Do what I want. Do I like that? Or is it too pat? Don't like this guy anymore. Don't like this guy anymore. Don't like this guy. I don't like any of this. Okay, let's go back to my outline and do it this way. I'm going to make this a little smaller. Oh, and I need it to be black. That's what it boils down to. Trying to live my life and be happy. Fuck anyone who has a problem with it. Yes, and oh, the politics of it. I cannot imagine. Like, sometimes I think of myself as an invisible queer because I blend. I look a certain way and I act a certain way, and I have a spouse of the apparent opposite gender of me, and it just makes my life really easy in the queer realm. And I don't know, it makes me feel like I gotta stay quiet, but I at least want to be supportive, so I'll do that. If I don't look queer, I can at least make sure I always look like an ally, so that nobody ever has to be afraid, even if they don't know my whole steez. Okay, I gotta chill on these. I'm gonna leave them. I'm just gonna erase them for now. That was scary. I didn't know it was that big. Very gently. Okay. We're just not going to worry about that for right now. And I'll add them maybe later. Maybe I'll watch some drawfee videos and learn how to put some glow on this too. There's something you can do that'll make it glow, and that's very exciting. All right, so now let's go on to the right freaking tool and color, and there we go. Okay. So I want to put some mid-lights, because it's not like these are lighting. These are different colors in the hair is how I'm doing it. So I'm not trying to make these highlights and lowlights, whatever I might say. No, as soon as I do anything, oh, it just ends up looking troll baby to me. Maybe the up hair is not going to work out for us, but we'll keep trying. This is working. This is working. People who maybe can't do those things get upset because it feels like your struggle is to be appropriated. Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. And that's why I know I'm not in the same place as you are. It's not the same at all. But I also want to know, I want you to know how did I do this here? I could change that just to be, let me try thinning them out a lot and see where that gets me, because I don't, well, no, here, I'll erase them, because I was thinking, like, I'm not, I want to stick with my art style, but you're right, I think having it be softer up here will be better. All I can do is try my best and be there for people when they need me, and correct myself when people point things out to me. I don't even want to say call me out, because it's not, I don't feel like it's a call out to let someone know that they've hurt you, you know? All right, I'm gonna keep the black line around the face to kind of still stick with my style, but we're gonna get jazzier on the hair here, and have a little fun with our smokiness. Yeah. Get a little wispy with arid extra dry. No, that's not how it goes. Is that schmutz on my screen or schmutz on the, it's on the picture. You guys don't know how dirty my screen is, so it's a little hard to tell sometimes. Like, for instance, that's something that needs erased. I thought it was real. Okay. Ooh, I can tell I'm starting to run out of stream steam. I'm just starting to zone out and just want to draw, you know? This is not... Oh, fruit. Undo. On the wrong layer. How bad must it be when you are me and you draw on the wrong layer? So fire will kind of be mimicking itself. So I need to have like this little thing is kind of following this one. Like that. And a little bit of this. Yeah, these look better. I like this. Good idea. It is. And at least with this, you know, I'm doing the art. When I'm doing the video games, there's very much an appreciation for the game grumps and their ilk for just being able to talk and play video games at the same time at all, let alone beating games. I'm going to leave that. No, I'm not. I'm colored in. Okay, every single one doesn't have to have one. I need to chill. Chill with these. Oh gosh, it's so hard. Okay, I like that one. That one's also cute. We'll give a little one over here. No, not that way. Not like that. Okay, I'm liking this. So now I'm gonna really get in. Okay, another thing I gotta erase. Erase, erase, erase this. Yes, good. Back to color, back to color. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Oh, 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 Dr. Zaius. Rock me, Dr. Zaius. Okay. So now I've got that going. I'm going to make my eraser a little smaller. I guess not too much smaller, right? And I'm going to come in here and make these nice and wispy. Yeah, we love a good wisp. A will-o-wisp. Now we're going to delete the same chunk 20 times in a row. Come on. Okay, I like that. I like that. Come around here. Don't come around here no more. Hey! The radio station in my head changes constantly. Yeah, I like that, where it gets a little flat, because sometimes fire just goes flat on the edge. This looks like a little fat slug sitting on a chair over here. That's what you look like. Let's make you a little wispier. A little wispier. A little wispier. Ooh. We got a little wisp over there. Do we want a little wisp here? Little wispy wisps. Doing things around. Okay, so now let's start adding some additional color. Nope, that's still the eraser. There we go. And what we're going to do with this is make it more of a just strands by strand thing, I think, is what we'll do. Give it up. Wah. Don't come around here no more. Wah. Give it up. Wah. Yeah. Already changing my mind, putting in more stripey stuff. That's fine. Yeah, I'm in the zone out and color mode now. That's not fun for anybody. We'll see. starting to get sleepy too. It's Friday, and that's nice. I'm gonna have you come down and then just kind of trail out, okay? Yeah. So now we need to still remember that we had, oh yeah, see, because I already forgot. So I need this one to go away. 5-ish is my nap time. There's, so some of the meds that I'm on that are like mood stabilizers make sure that I am, it's real difficult for me to wake up in the mornings, and it's real difficult for me to go to sleep at night. And so I pretty much just have to avoid naps if I think I want to sleep that night. Because if I do a nap, it's not gonna work out well for those involved. Plus, my naps don't work well, and I end up sleeping for 4 hours. It's like you thought it was a nap, but it was DO. Okay, I am loving this little curve here right now that I've done. Pat myself on the back and then see if I can ruin it. I'm going to switch to another color. Do I want this darker one? How do we want this to go? It looks like farts. This one's a little better. We're going to go, everybody go, look. Oh, son of a biscuit! I can't lose it. What do we do? What do we do? We got, where's my color? Yes, okay. Control X. Control V. Phew. All right, now. Move it down. Yes, okay. What else? Okay. I saved it. I drew it on the wrong layer, but I saved it. Okay. Huh. There's still some schmutz there that I need to clear up. Get out of there. Oh, that's screen schmutz. Okay. Is that also screen schmutz? Yes, that was screen schmutz. How about that? Nope, that's drawing schmutz. Screen schmutz. I should just put a big white image on my I've got the hydroxyzine. It's all screen schmutz. It's all screen schmutz. Seroquel is a big one for me, and that's the one that helps me wink out at night. And it still takes a while because there's a lot that goes on in my brain. Swoop, swoopy doop, swoopy doopy doopy doop. Are we going to do this? Oh. Oh. Come here. Bullying. That's not bullying at all. Add permitted term fucks. Yes, please. Add permitted term fucks. That could be its own joke. I don't know. You can hear me running out of steam, and I just start singing songs. Do I even like this color? Here's how we're doing it. You're just going to be here And that's all. No, I hate it. Go away. Go away. You can be up there. Just hang out up there by yourself. Okay. Yeah, just complete / add _ permitted _ term space fucks. Get a little one there. A little one there. Because again, these are not highlights or lowlights. These are color streaks. Different colors. Ooh. Oh, no, I like that idea. Oh, I like having this darker color kind of be an outline, but not really. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm delighted for once, so I'm gonna live it. There's that. Okay. Yeah, Dark Elf. I think she'll like that association as well, honestly. All right, time for some little highlights. I'm going to go with that light gray that we were working with before, and we're going to do kind of the same thing where we get a little bit off the beaten path. Well, and like, so on Twitch stream, there's all these different tags that you can tag yourself as, and it lets you know what part of the community you're like, what community you're in. And I'm still not tagging myself. I tagged myself as woman the other day, and then I was immediately like, no, I don't like that. So, like, okay, now what do I do? Where's the gray? We're back to that gray. We got our little thing here. A little bit more over here. I think there was one time that Wraith Mistress dyed her hair this real silvery blue, and it was so pretty. I like her best with her teal hair, though. I definitely think that that's kind of her trademark these days. Do I like that? Yeah, I like that one. I'm real happy you gave me that get rid of the black line advice, Mitz. That was invaluable. Yeah, I think I dig this. All right, so now it's time to try an actual burn layer. And we're going to go with our skin tone. We're on our burn layer. And so now, and it's not making that much of a difference. Is my phone going off? Is someone talking to me? Somebody might be talking to me. It doesn't matter. Right? Yeah, like as if someone is saying, woman on Twitch. We'll see. Right now, I just tag mostly the game stuff, and that works for me. Where's my, oh yeah, my burn layer. That wasn't working out. I wanted it to be just like her skin tone, but... Oh! Ooh! I wonder if she would like that. If she would like being more ghosty. Hey, don't Don't steal that. Oh, I see what's happening. I got rid of my burn layer somehow. What have I done? Okay. New layer. Okay. So we're on burn. And now I'm trying to... Is that too much of a green tint? I feel like that's too much of a green tint. What do we want? We want more of a blue tint. Ooh, that gets very green. Okay, so if those get green, that gets pretty yellow, but maybe that'll work. No, I don't like it. How about this one? What do you burn as? What if we do this? That's no burn at all. Must have boobs in my game stream. Well, I'm sure there's a boobs tag. I mean, right? All right. So that's... We'll just let it be this green color because it's spooky. And here's the chin. Yeah, I like this. I'm liking this. It's probably one of those where it's a tag that was created for women who wanted to focus on women in gaming, but then probably, you know, ends up being something that gets used by other people. Where's your nose? Your nose is right here. And you've got, I think it's over here. So yeah. We need black. I'll give you that little, and get that little tiny dimple. Okay. I am going to save this and we're going to be done for today. I'll make other eyes and mouths for her. Oh yeah, I'm eventually going to need to make this something I can earn money on. So I'm going to have strangers watch me, and that's going to be its own thing, and we'll see how that goes. But until then, it's my friends, and I love them. And I just saved over the user pick template, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and save this as... this is our V2, version 2. All right. I'll see y'all later. That's all for now. Everybody, thanks for joining me on this adventure. And take care of yourselves out there and be kind to each other and to strangers and stuff, you know? All right. Have a good one. Bye, Metzi.